Right on, here we are back at the shop. I have a beautiful Fender Telecaster sitting in front of me. This is a brand new guitar, 2017. I think it probably has the original factory strings on it. A friend of mine purchased this guitar, was really after a Tele, and boy did he find a beautiful one. What he's brought it into me for is a fret polish and looks like cleaning up the neck. It looks like he's played the crap out of this thing in the few months that he's had it. I think he's had the guitar maybe 4 months now, 3 or 4 months. Just one thing I noticed right off the bat was that the upper strap lock is a little loose, so we're going to tighten that up, make sure that doesn't come loose again. No other real noticeable issues. The intonation looks adjusted correctly. I'm going to put some Elixir 9 to 42, a coated string. I personally don't use elixirs. I've never really liked them. I think the coating to me feels weird, but to some guys it's super comfortable. It's all up to you, whatever you want. So we're going to try these out, see how they work, see if it does anything with the intonation, and we'll check the neck relief on this guitar, the string action, intonation, pickup heights, and we're going to do this all to Fender's factory specifications. Guitar is in really good shape. Take a look at this thing now, and you can see that there's a few fingerprints and things like that on the metal. We'll get all that taken care of. A little pick dust on the pick guard, and he was smart and pulled the plastic cover off of there so that it's not stuck forever. And the fretboard is in really pretty good shape. Beautiful piece of wood they used on that. Really nice. But you can see a little bit of wear out in here where he's been playing the money spot. He's really liking, looks like, this area of the neck, and certainly up here in the open positions, looks like it's gotten a lot of wear. It looks like Fender locking machine heads, which is awesome. And one thing I really like about this guitar is the truss rod adjustment. You no longer have to pull the neck off of a Telecaster to adjust the truss rod. So that's a very nice addition. Thank you, Fender, for doing that. I know it probably cost 4 cents more to do that versus the old way you did it, which was awesome too. But there you go. Looks like a real standard Tele. It has the push button here. I'm not sure. I haven't tested the electronics out. I'm not sure what the function of that is. If it splits a coil or runs them in series parallel, if it's a treble boost or a volume boost, I'm not sure. But I will plug it in and find out. So we'll get to this soon. I'm going to pull the strings off of it first. I've already measured the string action, and here at the 17th fret, like Fender asks for, we're at 5/64, and right about 4/64. And this player, he wants his action super low, so we might try and get it a little lower. I'm going to check the neck relief here out around the 5th fret, and we'll see where that's set up at. We'll see how low we can go without any fret buzz. So the Tele found some blood on this bad boy. A couple of little spots of blood there. That's kind of cool. Nice work, brother. That's real playing right there. And the fretboard is all cleaned up and dried out, and we'll oil that today with some linseed oil. This is an ebony fretboard. Kind of an interesting coloration for ebony. Really beautiful. Matches the paint job on this guitar really well. Looks like a maple top, kind of a flame maple, and beautiful. So we're gonna polish up these frets right now and get them nice and shiny. Okay, so we're back here. Hey, somebody's calling. And we've got the frets all shined up and polished. They look really beautiful, mirror-like, like I like them. I think my buddy's going to enjoy getting this back. It's going to be nice and smooth action. But I did notice down here on the body, right there, there's a little scratch in the finish, and kind of polish this thing up, made it look real nice. But I'm going to get rid of that scratch right there. So I'll be back and you'll see that being gone. All right, so our scratch is gone completely. This is kind of the stuff I like to do for my customers on a brand new guitar like this. You know, little scratches like that, they'll add up, and this thing will probably get a few more dings in it, but right now it's pretty perfect and pretty brand new, so we want it to look like that. So at this point in time, as you can imagine, it's time to oil the fretboard, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring this koa back to life. So we're going to put a little bit of linseed oil on this fretboard. Probably the first bit of, I don't know, Fender, if they use linseed oil or lemon oil, I'm not sure. But I prefer linseed oil. It's what I like to use. It really cures well. And the wood seems to really enjoy it a lot. Lemon oil is just simply mineral oil. It's not actually lemon oil, or I think even made from lemons. But you can see this wood just really starting to come to life. This is one of my favorite parts of working on any guitar, or all guitars, is putting this coat of oil on it. You know, watching this wood just go boom. Look at that. So you got this compared to that. And linseed oil has a good long life. You should probably put some on your guitar neck every 6 months or so. Not a bad idea if you're playing a lot. Do a coat of this, and it's worth it to bring it in. You know, when you do a string change, to pay a guy to put some oil on it, and a good quality oil. And now the guitar's back to life. Now, when you put oil on this, you just massage it in. You don't marinate it again. I say that in almost every video. You just don't, coat it in oil. You just give it a nice little treatment. And then after I do the oil, take a rag and go over the frets again, because they get kind of dull from the oil getting on them, and make them shine again, like they did when I got done polishing them. 2000 grit, and then some of that stuff back there. Works really good. So this guitar is really pretty much ready for a set of strings, and for me to get the action as low as I can possibly get it. So we'll do that. Get the strings on it. We're going to use our Elixir. The owner brought these strings in. It's awesome of someone to bring strings in. They know what they like, so we're going to try these out. He wasn't really sure if he wanted to use these. He kind of asked my opinion. We'll give him a try and see how he likes them. If he doesn't like them, we'll change them out to some Ernie Ball Stinkies. So I'm going to string this bad boy up and see where we're at. Yeah, forgive me if my hair is a mess. The Tele is all done today. Beautiful. Couple of notes. Right here at the 17th fret, we have 4 64ths of an inch of relief and 3 64ths of an inch of relief at the 17th fret. My customer wanted the action on this guitar extremely low. I've used Elixir strings 9 to 42. And the guitar is holding tune really well. I just put strings on it less than an hour ago. I played it a little bit. The guitar sounds great. I got a little delay on the guitar tone. Give you a little bit of some chords. This switch to me appears to be a phase switch, so in the center position, in phase or out of phase, that's out of phase. Notice the noise, and in phase is nice and quiet. Peace. Hit subscribe.